Hello, everybody! And welcome back to another matchup of Finn's All Mode event featuring Cheese Pizza versus With Hired This You to Stare at You. The U is cut off. But hello, everybody, and welcome back to the matchup happening at 14 UTC with these two teams fighting for the last match of their group stage, if I am not wrong, at least for Cheese Pizza in the case. But it is I, your solo commentator, Adam Yuki, also known as Adam McAville, commentating this match for you guys yet again. So, let's give a quick rundown of these two teams again, shall we? This is the norm I always do. So we have Tien, who's going to be the captain of Team Cheese Pizza, being the standard and Taiko main, while Crossbell is the all-mode player, with Ian Pep being the Taiko and Catch player. And last but not least, Matcha Latte is the Mania main, the anchor for Mania. Next, we have Team Siu. Screw it. We have Team Siu with Hashimoto being the Taiko player and really good at Catch and Mania to the boot. We also have Lumana being the standard main with decent Mania proficiency, while Hanik, their third player, is a Catch god being decent at standard as well. And last but not least, pretty sure we all know this person, Shibamasu. We know what he's good at, so I don't think I need to introduce him. But without further ado, we will be waiting for both the roles, if I'm not wrong. That or they are playing warm-ups. I don't know. It seems like warm-ups is permitted for this matchup, but oh well. So, I hope that Team Cheese Pizza is going to be able to have Tien for this matchup, since the last match they had against, let me take a look at who they were against. Heavenly Sahur yesterday, where I also commentated. Their captain was actually not available to play, but Team Cheese Pizza just barely squeezed out a 64 win. So, we have Team Cheese Pizza and Hired to See You, but this is not the only match that's happening today. We have another matchup being Team 23 and Team 16 happening at this exact timing, and hopefully I will provide you with real-time feedback of what's been happening on the other matchup. While the warm-up is happening, I'll just quickly run through on how many matchups we have left on group stage. So including this, we have 6 more matches remaining before the end of group stage entirely. The last match happening at 17 UTC. We have triple happening at 15 UTC 1 hour from now. Oh my god, Crossbell, you gotta be kidding me. God damn it, Crossbell. Yes, fine. You guys can get your 6-7 out of the way, shall you? No, my god. But yeah, since we have warm-up this time around, this match will take a little bit longer, but it's all good in the funs and games, as long as it doesn't bring any bad things or, you know, stuff that should not be listened to, that we get the stream demonetized. But it's a anime TV size map, so it's not a long map for a warm-up. Crossbell is soloing both Shibamasu and Lumana right now. He's my goat, you know? Crossbell, he's my goat. He's holding that full combo. He got this. Shibamasu got nothing on Crossbell. He has missed. I'm kidding, obviously. Shibamasu is really good at, you know, standard. I just realized Lumana's on Hidden Art Rock as well. Both Shibamasu and Lumana is just flexing their mod capability. So, on this matchup, it's really hard to say. I'm pretty sure Cheese Pizza will be pivoting on Mania yet again, just due to Matcha Lattes being available next with Crossbell. While on Hashimoto's team, Hired This You to Stare at You, pretty sure it's going to be Catch and Standard. And for Taiko, it's somewhat risky, but not really, since the only Taiko player in We've Hired This You to Stare at You is none other than the Japanese himself, Hashimoto. Other than that, I have no idea who's going to be their second Taiko player. While in Team Cheese Pizza, we have Tien and Crossbell being the Taiko player. alongside Ian Pep to play Taiko as well. So we just have to see what these two teams' game plan is with Team Cheese Pizza and Seal. Lumana's holding a full combo on Hidden Hard Rock is kinda insane. But that has been the first map of the warm-up. Hopefully... Wow, Crossbell FC. He's my goat for real. But yeah. I'm not too sure if there's gonna be a second map as a warm-up. We just have to see if they want to. But there we go. We have Tien coming into the lobby, showing that he is present for the last match for group stage, which is good to know. Since having a missing player in a multi-mode tournament is very, very crucial for your team composition. So just a singular missing player is going to change up your roster really, really badly. But let's see. Alright, seems like they're going to start off their roll soon, with Crossbell saying, let's roll. It seems like the warm-up was on Steel's side. I mean, makes sense, it's the standard map. This is honestly another close match I can imagine happening, or possibly another 5-5 tie. Oh, we do have another warm-up. Oh no, Crossbell, what is this? What is this? I can't read Japanese at the back. Well, I can. It's just not kanji. All I know in the kanji at the background is hayaku. And is that hayaku nike sakuko gomen? I can't read it. But ne neko fumisugitan janai no datte hora. What is this, Crossbell? Hashimoto doesn't want to play this. Oh well. I mean, it's funny. Yo, Shibamasu and Lumana crashed right as they installed Crossbell's map. Yo, they're making the other team crash. Alright, without further ado, we're going into the roll straight away. Lumana rolling a 16-point, pretty low roll, honestly. But hey, who knows? Crossbell may roll a 1. They may roll 1. Okay, no, that's not happening. They're going to be rolling 34 points. So that means Team Cheese Pizza will be winning this roll. So they get to decide who's going to be picking or banning first, which is always good. I'm pretty sure I know what Team Cheese Pizza's bans are. I'm very sure it's going to be one of the standard map. I mean, look at it. Look at the other team. Look at Team Seal, who has both Chibamasu and Hoshimoto. That's definitely not a duo you want to be against on a standard map, especially you only have Tien and Crossbell, who's, well, other than Tien, Crossbell really needs to lock in if they plan to get a breakpoint on the standard map from what I'm seeing on the statistic. But let's see what Team Cheese Pizza will be choosing first, either a first pick or a first ban. It's either let me take a look at my notes, it's either going to be a catch ban, since Hanik and Chibamasu is in the team, or the standard ban, with push to ban Hashimoto and Chibamasu away. We just have to see. Crossbell's team will be getting the first ban. Oi! First ban! For the last 2 matches they had, it was first pick. So, this is going to be interesting. So, I'm pretty sure without any further ado, Team Cheese Pizza is going to ban either one of the cash map or one of the one of the standard map and pivot all into the Mania map. Yep, standard Hard Rock is going to be out of the way now, so that can no longer be picked. While on team, we've hired this Sue to stare at you. Look at that cute Sue. It's just looking at you a little bit menacingly, but hey, it's a Sue. It's staring at you. But with Team Cheese Pizza banning standard Hard Rock, yep, 7 Key Mania is gone, being banned. So one standard map is banned alongside with 1 Mania mode being banned. And we also get their pick as well for Team Steel. Ref, there's only 1 7 Key Mania. Oh dear, the ref has no idea. But I'm pretty sure for Team Steel, it's probably going to be a standard pick or a catch pick since Chibamasu is in the team. Just being a god. Other than that, we'll wait to see what Team Hired the Seal will be picking. And Taiko Nomad, ooh. They're choosing the Taiko map? I thought they're going with the catch pick, but this is shocking actually. Because on Taiko we have Crossbell and Tien as well, with Ian Pep being able to play Taiko. Maybe they're pivoting on just, well, Hashimoto locking in, but nothing's set in stone, so this is interesting. So Crossbell and Ian Pep will be coming in. Chibamasu and Lumana seems to be present in the lobby. I'm pretty sure Hashimoto is going to be coming in to play this, yep. Lumana is out, Hashimoto in. Seems like Crossbell and Ian Pep will be playing the Taiko. So with Hashimoto and Chibamasu playing the Taiko against Crossbell and Ian Pep on the Taiko Nomad. So good luck, have fun to them. Oh, I saw the game mode wrong. Yeah, they have Chibamasu. I fully forgot. He's a god. I wrote my notes down terribly, dude. Oh no. You know what? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense why Catch is being chosen. I mean, Taiko's being chosen. I wrote my notes wrong. Oops. My apology. But yeah, here we go. With Taiko Nomad going in. Seems like the MP start command has activated, and good luck, have fun to both Team Cheese Pizza and Seal. Just waiting for Crossbell to ready up, and we get to play. I'm very sure he forgot. Everyone forgets to press the ready up button for some reason, including me, on multiple occasions in the tournament. But yeah, good luck, have fun. Alright, without further ado, let's wait for the client to, well, sync up so that we get to see the match in progress. And here we go. The Taiko Nomad, in my opinion, is probably one of the harder map alongside with the very hard to act double time Taiko. So, first stream section, first miss going from Crossbell, finding the first drop, while the other three player, Hashimoto, Chibamasu, and EMPEP is going to be holding the full combo. Both Chibamasu and Hashimoto still on the V1SS, EMPEP dropping a 100 or 2 down to 99.40%. But with Crossbell's early miss, the score lead is going to swing a little bit towards, well, 26,000. It's not a little bit, a lot to We've Hired the Seal to Stare at You. Another miss input from Crossbell, finding more drops, bring the lead even bigger towards Team Seal. Hashimoto and Chibamasu just... Yeah, I mean, it's to be expected. Chibamasu's a TWC player, while Hashimoto's Japanese. That's all I need to say. He's Japanese, and we know what the Japanese can do in Taiko. Crossbell finding more drop on the longer stream section. EMPEP's just trying to be the anchor for the team, but it's not enough with his accuracy and the Soul FC against the 2 V1SS. Oh my god. This is so one-sided, with just 2 V1SS from Team Seal, while EMPEP finding a drop. So no more full combo on Team Cheese Pizza. 98.43% on EMPEP, while Crossbell is finding more and more drops, down to 93% now. I don't want to talk about the other team. 168,000 points of lead towards them. If nothing happens, like a disconnect, I'm pretty sure the first point will be a undeniable first point to Team Seal, with both players still holding onto a V1SS for some reason, just because they are really, really good at Taiko, and probably, if not the best Taiko team in the entire tournament. Aw, the SS is gone from Hashimoto, dropping a 100, but he still has the full combo. Crossbell finding more drop at the slowdown section. This section can probably trick up some players in terms of accuracy and combo as well. As I said that, EMPEP finds a missed drop, while Crossbell is trying to bring back his combo and accuracy, but to no avail comparing to both Chibamasu and Hashimoto still holding onto the full combo. Another drop from EMPEP as we enter the last few bits of the map now. Approximately 1/8 of the map left. We have one more Ki section. Crossbell missing on the finisher. Oh dear. Yo, Chibamasu, chill! He's gonna be V1SS this, come on! Maybe the Taiko map is too easy, don't you think? But yeah, undeniable first point goes towards Team We've Hired the Seal to Stare at You. Love seals, everybody. Especially those that lives in the middle of the ocean or somewhere. All of them, actually. But first point will be going towards Team Seal with their pick point. 3-100 count from Hashimoto, while Chibamasu gets a V1SS. I don't need to say that. You guys don't need to know why he can do it. With EMPEP and Crossbell having both a 98% and 93.49% respectively. But it is going to be their pick now, and oh boy, wonder what they're gonna choose. But that's honestly an insane score from both Hashimoto and Chibamasu, being a combine of 1995. That's disgusting. But with that first map out of the way, yeah, Chiba Masu has tackle potential. Just saying. I don't know who Chiba is, but he has tackle potential. That's a joke. I know who he is. He's disgusting. But yep, none other than Forky Rice coming in from Team Cheese Pizza. So, pivoting on the Rice map first. I'm very sure Matcha Latte will be coming in. On Team Seal, I need to refer to my notes again. Maybe Lumana is coming in? Maybe. Hashimoto is going to stay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Lumana will be coming in to fill in the second slot on Team Seal, while Crossbell will be staying in for the Mania map, while Matcha Latte, the Mania carry for Team Cheese Pizza, is going to make their first appearance out of the many. But with that, Lumana, yes, Lumana did come in. This is one of the easier, well, the easiest Rice map, the easiest Mania map in this entire group stage pool, since it's just, well, Rice. It's not a long node, but still. It can prove an issue if players are not, well, comfortable with acting in terms of ratio, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be too much of an issue to all these players, but we'll just have to see. And with that, let's get on with the map. Matcha Latte is using Mirror Mod, because he has a mind block apparently. Here we go. The Forky Rice map. Well, nothing much to be said for Forky. It's just accuracy battle, just like every other Mania map we've seen so far. Slight lead towards Team Cheese Pizza as of now, with Hashimoto against Crossbell. Crossbell against Lumana, sorry, and Hashimoto is going to be trying and match up with Matcha Latte. So Lumana actually having a slight accuracy issue, 99.30%, comparing to both Crossbell and Matcha Latte, who's both holding above 99.90% on average, alongside Hashimoto as well. Just keeping a little bit of a leeway to Matcha Latte. Hashimoto actually finding a drop on the slowed down section right as we transition into the broken stream. That's an unfortunate drop as well. If I'm not wrong, that was a drop and a 100 count as well. So that's gonna massively swing the lead towards Team Cheese Pizza, with both Matcha Latte and Crossbell holding the full combo still. Lumana does have the full combo still as well, but his accuracy is just not enough to hold up against Crossbell. Alongside Hashimoto finding the drop. It's going to be a 15,000 points lead towards Team Cheese Pizza. Hashimoto did bring their combo back up to 400 combo cap to stop the lead to ever so slightly grow. All players is finally getting back their rhythm now. Lumana is trying to get back their accuracy slowly but surely, while Matcha Latte is still holding on to a 99.95%. Crossbell did drop to 99.74% though, matching Hashimoto's accuracy, but having the FC is what matters. Right here, especially, it's a team tournament. This is not a solo, it's a team tournament. Even though you have an insanely good anchor, do note, teammates matter in team-based tournament. Here we go. The last quarter of the map, 3 players is still holding the full combo. Hashimoto is getting his accuracy back up to almost 99.80%. 19,000 score leads towards Team Cheese Pizza. They have to pray that one player, either Crossbell or Matcha Latte, finds a drop right now, or else it's going to be way too late for any score lead to be shrink or slide towards the other side. But as we enter the last few bits of the map, both Crossbell and Matcha Latte is not letting up. Still holding on to the full combo as we are going to close in on Team Cheese Pizza's first point of the matchup. Both Crossbell and Matcha Latte full comboing alongside Lumana. Unfortunate drop from Hashimoto. Yeah, it was a 1 miss 1-200 drop with really good ratio actually, 153, half of Crossbell, but unfortunately missed. Lumana as well with the full combo alongside Crossbell, but Matcha Latte having the 61 300 count is just very ahead in terms of ratio in comparison with every other players. Now we do have the other team's pick, Team CU. Pretty sure they're going standard. Come on, they're going with the standard map. It's the standard map, we know. But yeah, if Hashimoto FC'd, I'm pretty sure it's still towards Team Cheese Pizza, but the score lead would have been much more closer than you would imagine. Maybe about 10,000, 9,000 approximate. But we'll just have to wait on what Team CU will be choosing. I'm betting it's probably the standard double time or standard hidden. If they want to play safe and just drag out time, they can go with the standard Nomad as well. It is the easiest map. Catch hidden, you know what? Fair. We have Hanik going to be coming in for Team CU. I'm pretty sure Hashimoto will be staying in. He's literally an all-mode player. So I'm pretty sure Hashimoto is going to stay in for almost every single map. With Catch Hidden being laid, Matcha Latte instantly got out. No surprise. But we will be having Ian Pep coming back in. With Hashimoto and Hanek, I'm very sure it's going to be a little bit towards their favor. They just need to... Well, they just have to see if Crossbow and Ian Pep is not accustomed to the hidden. If they did their research, then it's definitely a good pick on their end. Since from the previous matches, both Crossbow and Ian Pep has still yet to have a full combo, if I'm not wrong, on Panic Poppin' Picnic. But without further ado, it seems like the empty start command has activated as the referee has said good luck, have fun. It is good luck, have fun to both teams as this is their last group stage match of group stage. I'm very sure it is. Yeah, it is. Thank God. So, let's get started, shall we? Just waiting for the client to ready up now, and we can get this map underway. Someone needs to teach me how to play Cash. The only game mode I have not learned is Cash. That goes fun. Standard is anger mode. Yeah, anger activation mode. But currently, all players. Okay, I was gonna say all players was holding a full combo minus Ian Pep, who now finding a drop, another drop again, right after the 200 combo mark as well. Hanek and Hashimoto still holding onto the V1SS, Crossbell finding a drop. He was at V1SS onto the drop. Unfortunate drop there. 90,000 points leads towards Team CU as both players are still holding the V1SS. Ian Pep and Crossbell is trying to get back that rhythm. Ian Pep is almost back up to the 200 combo mark, following closely with Crossbell. They have to pray that either Hashimoto or Hanek can find a drop somewhere in this map to possibly swing the score lead back towards close to the middle. Right now it's 165,000 points and still growing towards Team CU as Hanek is still holding onto the V1SS. Hashimoto did drop the V1SS, but the full combo is what matters in this case. Crossbell finding another drop. Ian Pep getting his groove back, able to get his combo back. But we are approaching the last quarter, 215,000 points of lead towards Team CU. Seems like it's not going to be shrinking down anytime soon. This is very, very short as well, just under 2 minutes long as well. So I'm very sure this will be Team CU's second point of the matchup. Ian Pep still holding onto the combo, Crossbell finding a drop. More drop from Crossbell, but yeah, Undoubtedly, 260,000 points of difference, still ever so slightly growing, as Hanek will be closing this map out with a V1SS. Oh boy, cementing Team Seal their second point of the matchup. Hashimoto as well having the full combo, but Ian Peb having the 2 miss. 937k is still a good score alongside Crossbell with a 9 miss choke. It's just no match against Hashimoto's 2 drops of 100 fruit count. I don't know what it's called, but Hanek as well with the V1SS. Now it will be Team Cheese Pizza's turn. They can't choose Tycho. They can't choose Catch. They chose Mania, so honestly, realistically speaking, the only map that's available is the standard map. This is going to be pretty rough on them. But honestly speaking, Team Seal, I'm very sure the only... Yeah, they are cementing themselves, being able to play Tycho at a really high ceiling, Catch as well. Just having an insane multi-mode player in general cements every single pick risky for the other team. Including Standard as well. Team Cheese Pizza really needs to think on what they're potentially going to pick now. The Standard double time. It's such a good song. 6 Trillion Years and Overnight Story is such an amazing song. With Standard double time being picked, Crossbell is coming. Well, Crossbell is staying. Let's just say he's gonna stay for every single mode. I'm pretty sure Tien will be coming in, Chibamasu coming back in. For the last Standard player, oh boy, wonder who's going to be the last Standard player on Hire the Seal to stare at you. I'm thinking it's Lumana. Come on, it's Lumana. Lumana is going to be hopefully coming in as the second player for Team Seal, while we are going to await Tien to come in for Team Cheese Pizza. Honestly, props for Crossbell, who has been staying in Team Cheese Pizza to play almost every single... No, he has played every single mode at least once already or more in the entire team of Team Cheese Pizza. That's insane. Honestly, that kind of multi-mode player is really hard to find, unless you're someone called Nathaniel. We don't talk about him. And Lumana is going to come in while we wait for Tien to finally come in. If you guys haven't played, no beat map selected, map by unknown and difficulty unknown. I'm kidding. If you guys haven't played 6 Trillion Years on Taiko no Tatsujin yet, I suggest you guys to do it, even if it's not the only difficulty. It's such a recognizable map and song in Taiko no Tatsujin, so those who want to get into Taiko themselves, I do suggest playing that chart as a, as a mainstay, I guess. Oh, Matcha Latte's coming in. Hold on a minute. Oh no. Oh no. What happened with Tien? Oh no, what happened with Tien? Earlier on, he was on, but... Oh dear me. But without further ado, it seems like Matcha Latte is going to come in. No, Tien is coming in. Thank God. Alright. we have Tian coming in, but someone's also coming in is the secondary commentator of the booth. Say hello to Hohenheim, who's going to be our second caster of this matchup. How are you doing today?
Hello. It is great to show up for one of the first matches that I will be commentating. I hope you have had an amazing day, and I hope that this match will go amazingly. I am sorry for being late, but
it's okay, no problem.
It is how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, but it is nice to have you as the second commentator of this matchup. So it's going to be Team Cheese Pizza against Team CU right now on the standard double time pick. Tian coming in. I thought he was going to be absent again, but seems like he's not, since the last match he was actually absent and unable to play for their matchup on the standard pick.
Well, the captain has returned in that full swing.
And the captain has left again.
Uh-oh.
The captain has left. Oh no, they need to abort. The captain has accidentally left.
Will this be a reset? Got too busy barking orders from up high. And ended up barking himself to leave.
Yep. But at least we have Tian coming in. I have no idea what happened with Tian. Maybe a fat finger on the escape key. That can always happen. But oh well, we have to wait for the restart and abort to happen and wait for the client to fix itself, hopefully. Thank you. Oh, seems like Tian has some skin issue. I think he forgot to change the skin or something.
Crossbell did mention the skin issue in the chat. I don't know if it was Crossbell or Tian that was having the issue.
Oh, yeah. I mean, judging from the fact that Crossbell left, I'm going to take a guess that it was him.
Oh yes, he does not have a skin on the PC that he is currently playing on.
Oh dearie me. That's
it is unfortunate,
unlucky.
But fortunately he has returned, therefore we can get this show on the road. I am not very sure what skill set this specific pick entails. If you could update me on the status, it would be quite nice.
Oh yeah, no problem. So for standard double time, this is more related on speedy finger control that we will be seeing soon. Other than that, it's also really hard to act since speedy kind of double time map with burst is hard to play in the first place. First drop from Tian. This is the kind of map it is with a lot of burst on the Ki section.
Usually the BPM does make it a lot harder to accurately hit. Therefore, it is a very crucial part of the metadata within the map. However, our players seem quite consistent on it, just about 100 dropped from the side of Panic, but it is not too significant of a loss as the SEAL team still has the point. For the time being.
Currently, for the time being, right now, there's going to be a small lead, about 30,000 points of lead towards Team Seal. Both Lumana and Hanek still holding the full combo, Tian finding an early drop, but able to regain his rhythm slightly. Crossbell is holding both players back on Team Seal, just barely holding onto the full combo, while Tian really needs to lock in and get back that accuracy and combo as fast as possible and pray either Hanek or Lumana finds a combo drop to swing the score lead from 56,000 points to possibly a little bit back towards Team Cheese Pizza.
Thankfully for now, everyone seems to be rather consistent, especially not to mention that bursting in the map is the only loss that has been too significant is the accuracy, which is not even a huge decider for the time being. It is merely just there. The combo is the most important part, which no one seems to be struggling on that end yet. Maybe Tian with like 10 combo behind, but even then it's not significant. It's not a significant loss at all.
Yeah, it's not going to be... Yeah, it's not going to be too significant. All players still holding on to the full combo alongside him getting their combo back up now. Oh, hold on, accuracy drop. Hold on. accuracy drop from either Hanek or Lumana, I think. Oh my
And it
god!
swung back at the last second towards Cheese Pizza for the point. What
happened?
What a remarkable comeback! I believe it was an accuracy drop that was just so significant for both of the players on Seal Team that it just had to swing around towards Cheese Pizza at the end there. That is that is an insane turn of events. I'm sorry, I do not know how to address the audience.
The viewers, you know, that's insane. It went from about 25,000 points of lead all the way swung back in just a few seconds towards 9,000 on Team Cheese Pizza. Crossbell, Lumana, and Hanek having the full combo, but accuracy was in Team Cheese Pizza's favor, just barely able to squeeze out onto the second point of their pick.
That's just such an insane turnaround, and all within the last few seconds of the map. I don't think that was anticipated, really.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking that maybe Team Seal had it in the bag if they didn't drop any accuracy, but that happened at the end and it swung. But they wasted no time and choosing time with double time. No time wasted, knowing what they're gonna choose.
And the Harumaki Gohan song, their taste is awesome.
Yeah, I wonder who's gonna come in for team with Hyatt the Seal to stare at you. It's not like they have a Taiko World Cup player or anything, and a Japanese.
Yeah, could never. It must be someone else. We mustn't mix up with another team.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, Chibamasu, the potential players coming in. Let's go. And Crossbell and Ian Pep is going to be coming in for the Taiko double time. Crossbell is staying from the last map, while Ian Pep will be coming in exchange of Tien. Hashimoto will be coming in as well alongside with Chibamasu for Team Seal.
Both of the teams have surprisingly good Taiko rosters, which, judging that this is a randomized picking towards the start of the tournament, I am quite surprised. Can't be that there's a TWC player though.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the balancing with the teams as of now, so many teams has ended up in a 5-5 draw. It's been very close every single time, and knowing that these kinds of teams are still getting 5-5, even though there's players such as Nathaniel in another team, Chibamasu being in this team, and some other players with a monster anchor. For example, Pavin from Mania, all of them are continuously getting ties left and right, just showing how balanced it is, even though you have a really, really good player.
Crossbell, click the ready button.
He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play Taiko, man. No Taiko for you.
Crossbell, click the ready button. Click the ready button. The big I almost said orange. Green button on the
orange button. How did you mistake orange for green?
I know my colors. See, this is Team Purple.
This is Team Colorblind added. We got this.
This is no, but like, if you would mix Team Red and Team Blue, would you get the ultimate Hollow Purple team?
You know what? Fair. That does make sense. I mean, if you look at, if I'm not wrong, in Onimai and anime, there was Taiko in it, I think, or another anime I saw where the nose are purple.
If only. Waiting for the client to stabilize. We will be back on topic shortly. All right.
Yeah.
Now,
without further ado, there we go.
Not noticing any significant drops other than accuracy. Oh, Crossbell going to find the first drop. And a second.
Yeah. A little bit more drop on Crossbell's side, and early on, Ian Pep did find a drop as well. That was not client, that was an actual drop from him. 95, almost 96% now. There we go, on Ian Pep, while Crossbell is not really liking Taiko. No wonder he didn't ready up on 92% currently. I should not speak.
Do not mention it. Oh no. I shouldn't have mentioned it.
We should not have mentioned it.
Oh no. Okay, anyway, the rest of the players are holding on to some rather decent combo. The only significant loss that we have seen is on the side of Ian Pep with the 95% accuracy, but even that can be fixed. I shouldn't have said the name, which
But
will
yeah,
result in the first.
every single time a commentator opens their mouth, they're definitely going to get pitchforked for potentially cursing. But oh well, we'll continue to do it anyway for entertainment. Hashimoto and Chibamatsu still holding onto the full combo. Thankfully, they are not accessing this like Taiko Nomad. Hashimoto does have a 99.29% currently, while Chibamatsu is on a 0.92. That
I mean, once again,
potential player.
It is still DT. It is still DT. The BPM does make it a lot harder to properly get accuracy, which will result in no assesses essentially. However, they still are holding on to 99% on Taiko, which I mean it is anticipated for this roster of players on their side. However, it is still just insane to see. Crossbell is still doing amazingly, judging by the fact that I don't remember Crossbell being a Taiko player.
I mean, he is improving on basically every single mode, and that's something I respect, honestly. Being an armor player requires massive balls of steel to just make yourself suffer. Alright, I'm going to play standard now, I'm gonna get good. Never mind, I'm gonna play Mania, I'm gonna get good. Never mind, another game mode.
Was that adjective needed?
Yes, it was needed.
Okay, but seriously, Crossbell, despite the fact that they are not really exactly a renowned Taiko player, they are still doing amazingly on this pick.
Yeah,
Even with the substantial amount of misses, that is just needed for the improvement. They are still doing amazingly. They've held up a lot of combo, and their accuracy is still quite high. I am proud. I am impressed, especially on a pick like DT, especially on DT.
Oh come on, Chiba.
What about Chiba?
He got 100 drop. He choked the V1 double S. Oh, come on. That was
It's
unfortunate.
okay.
But hey, still a full combo. But yeah, I'm pretty sure either way, Team Cheese Pizza had to tank on the Taiko pick just because Hashimoto and Chibamatsu's on the team. But that will make it to Team Cheese Pizza's pick now. It's 3-2 in Seal's favor, but I'm very sure Team Cheese Pizza is going to choose the Mania mode again, either the long node or hybrid, since they have a Anchor Mania player, Matcha Latte. And yep,
Yes.
Forky Hybrid, Shigure Ui Prism Magic coming in.
Rainy Sky Shiny Smile. Hooray. It is a quite fitting name for a hybrid pick.
Yeah, if I'm not wrong, that difficulty name may or may not be a slight reference to one of Hololife's original music. I think, I'm not too sure, but hey, a diff name is a diff name. But I'm pretty sure Crossbell is going to stay in for the Mania pick, since he's actually really good at Mania as well, being good at accuracy. Lumana will be switching in with Chibamatsu, and Hashimoto will be staying in. Last but not least, pretty sure Matcha Latte is going to fill in for the second player slot on Team Cheese Pizza.
Yeah, I did want to say Matcha Latte seems like the most likely one, as they are the Mania main of Cheese Pizza.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he is one of the Mania World Cup player, one of the mainstay at least. So I more or less know what his capabilities in, because I unfortunately played Mania like my life depends on it.
Matcha Latte has joined.
You can just feel the aura. Honestly,
The aura.
having an Armo tournament like this happening and so many World Cup players is pretty insane to think about. There's basically more or less 1 to 2 or even more World Cup players from other game modes, Mania, Catch, Taiko, Standard. All of them are actually present. At least one from each game mode is present in this tournament. And that's insane to think about. But yeah, without further ado, we just have to wait for the match, the map to start, shall we?
I mean, when it comes to Suiji tournaments, and especially Almo tournaments, it would be anticipated that you'd see a few World Cup players here and there sprinkled in. I just didn't expect that it'd be such a majority.
That is true, yeah.
Still, some amazing players, even without the World Cup rep, do exist, and we will be seeing them.
Yeah, this is one of the way that you see community-sided, well, more of a community player, where the player has been in said game mode community for quite a long time, that you've more or less know their name playing for this tournament, such as, honestly, Crossbell. Crossbell, I think I've already heard of him multiple times, even though I was not too in with what part of community he is in.
Gonna have a few swaps here and there, as the lead has no substantial place to go due to the equalization of each player and the scores.
Yeah.
Will we be seeing a drop anytime soon? All the players seem way too comfortable on it to really be proceeding one.
Who knows? This is the hybrid map. There's a lot of uncomfortable 1-6 pattern coming in with Longnode. Crossbell is at a 99.21%. Currently the lowest of the 4 players, just slightly behind Lumana, while Matcha Latte is fighting against Hashimoto right now, having a higher accuracy, 99.94%, against Hashimoto with 99.80%. Crossbell did drop to barely 99% though. They have to get their accuracy back up to at least combat Lumana enough so that they have a chance to secure their pick point, which is very, very needed.
Did see a few 200s sprinkled in here and there. That may give a small advantage towards one of the players, towards one of the teams. I'm just not sure where it will go. And by the swapping, it seems that it's not even enough.
Honestly, it can go for either way. It's really up to Crossbell versus Lumana right now, because Matcha Latte is able to hold back Hashimoto with his 99.93% accuracy. It's just based on if Crossbell can hold out on the last, well, off snappy-ish 1-6 pattern, sorry, on this section. If he's able to hold his accuracy against Lumana, right now it's basically tied. Both Crossbell and Lumana's accuracy lead is towards Team Cheese Pizza, albeit slightly. Can Crossbell close it off with a full combo and stopping away any potential drop? And he will.
Oh no! What is that? That will.
Wait.
That misses. And yet they still won the point. It is.
Thank God! Oh my God!
That miss was far too late in for it to swap over to Seal Bowl. Goodness, what?
It was so close. Oh my God! I almost got killed. I almost got killed for saying that. I almost got killed.
Yeah, we're throwing stones at Adam right now.
No, please! I'm just doing my job.
What is going on with these random swaps right towards the end all the time?
Yeah, honestly.
Time we've seen it.
Honestly, if Crossbell dropped any earlier, it would have went into Team Seal instantly. But the map was just barely finishing up, so no major swap could happen. But still, really scary.
It was far too late for there to been a swap. But if the map was like, what, 15 seconds longer, that might have been it.
Yeah.
Catch Hard Rock.
You know what, fair? Catch Hard Rock coming in. That will be World's End, song by Noah. Pretty sure everyone who knows who Noah is, the composer. Pretty sure that Panic will be coming in while Hashimoto? No, not Hashimoto. Panic and... I'll see.
Could Lumana maybe come in?
Yeah, Lumana probably.
However, for Team Cheese Pizza, I think it should be pretty expected that we'd see Crossbell and Ian Pep. And yes, we will see them. I didn't even look at the stream.
Oh no, the hostess is clipping my curse. Oh dear, I'm gonna get stones thrown at me. But we will be having Crossbell just staying in for the entirety of this this tournament still, while Ian Pep will be coming back for the catch pick.
What has Crossbell not played today?
Nothing. He has played every single map until now, including the one Walmart map.
The man, the myth, the legend. Just playing everything.
All hail Crossbell, I salute you. I bend my knees to God.
I believe we will be... Oh, this is an easier set of this song. And a shorter one. It's perfect for tournament. Perfect tournament size.
But yeah, without further ado, we just have to wait for both teams to change their skin properly and get the match started. Honestly, everyone should just make an all-mode skin. It's just more comfortable, honestly.
Or download someone's all-mode skin.
Yeah, download mine. I'm kidding. But,
Hey, don't use the stream as your sponsorship!
this is sponsored by my skin. It's paid $1 for every single download.
Hey, Ian Pep. I don't think that's catch.
Yo, I don't think that's catch, Ian Pep. Hold on a minute. Why is my Fire playing?
Could we get a reset on this beautiful client? We will be seeing a reset.
Hopefully.
We will. We just need the client to stabilize. I'm gonna be waiting patiently for that. Thankfully this isn't Taiko Hard Rock. But we will be seeing... Hello?
I think maybe... if I'm not wrong, before we swap into the match, Hanek did ask for an abort. Yeah. Enable free mod. Oh yeah, free mod. Catch has hidden allowed since it doesn't increase the score points, so it seems like he's gonna put on hidden.
Hidden on a hard rock pick. I mean, for some players it does make it a lot easier to get through the map. However,
yeah,
it's always an interesting choice.
I mean, for some players on catch, hidden makes it easier. I'm not a catch player, but that's just what I've been told. So maybe that's why.
As a catch player, yeah, there are a few players that are only able to really tolerate modded picks with hidden alongside it.
That does make sense.
Nice to offer the choice, though it is for a very select amount of players.
There we go.
It was a nice choice. And that is a nice choice of catcher.
I'm sorry, I haven't picked up on catch yet. But without further ado, let's finally get catch Hard Rock out of the way, with Hanek slapping on the hidden as expected, while everyone else is going to stay on just Hard Rock. Hanek and Crossbell finding the first drop, trading each other's back, but seems like a bigger drop from the side of Hanek, while Crossbell is able to hold out on 99% just slightly. Ian Pep finding the next drop, while Hashimoto is holding onto the V1SS.
Oh, Crossbell going to find a second miss. Steel will be gaining the lead with a slight more substantiality.
Yeah, about 69,000, 70,000.
I'm gonna trade,
Yep.
but it does seem like Ian Pep did miss a few seconds later. Therefore,
Yeah,
we
and
are gonna
another
have
miss again.
a further stabilization. Hashimoto and Crossbell going to trade, but it will not be too significant, especially with Ian Pep missing right there.
Yeah.
This map does have some interesting sections with Hard Rock. Therefore, it would be expected Crossbell going to find yet another miss. We are already left with about a quarter left within the map. Crossbell going to find a few chain misses, trying his best to stabilize but not able to get back up. Hanek going to trade it back, but it just won't do much for the time being. They could definitely bring this back, but it will require a lot of holding and a lot of drops from Team Seal. Double miss.
Yeah. that or disconnect from either Hanek or Hashimoto, but that's not gonna happen. I hope it doesn't. But I think the score lead is way too big for any changes, especially it's the end of the map. And Team Seal will be securing their 4th point of the matchup against Team Cheese Pizza.
That is a 1 miss from Hashimoto. Really impressive score there.
Yeah.
Hanek also doing very well. Crustbell as well, and Ian Pep. All throughout is very nice scores for all sides.
Yeah, and wow, Hanek's just instantly leaving really quickly. But with Team Cheese Pizza's pick now, I'm very sure they have to pivot on the standard again. Even though it's very risky against both Chiba-Masu and I think Hashimoto, if I'm not wrong.
Right, what will we be seeing now? What could be a possibility? Standard no mod.
You know what? Fair. It's the easiest standard map of the entire pool. Standard hidden is very hard to accuracy. And Team Cheese Pizza banning standard hard rock just because it's very heavily aim required. Standard double time requires a lot of finger control. So this one is, well, the easiest. It's just consistency. So maybe they're just going to pivot on the fact that either one of the 2 players from Team Seal will be finding a drop or 2, while Crustbell and Tien will be coming in. Crustbell has played everything again, like so far. Just waiting now for Tien and Chiba to swap places. In the meantime, I should probably mention that we do have another matchup happening at 15 UTC currently. I'm not sure if the stream has been put out yet, but I can take a look at Whitebin. So the match that's currently being streamed is, if I am not wrong, Meep 7 versus Team 11 currently. We do have a commentator for that as well, being No Budget Guy, so I'm not sure when this is going to be streamed. Maybe soon, once...
I believe it's starting now, however, just going to need to put the announcement.
Yeah, since it is going to be on Finn Hazel's Twitch channel instead of the main one. So just have to wait for, well, the streamer to plug. But other than that, we can get right back into what we are having here, our standard no mod pick. Just a slight sidetrack as usual, but good luck, have fun. And it seems like on Team Seal we have Lumana and Chiba-Masu coming in, while Crustbell is staying for the nth time, because he can just play everything, I guess, while Tien will be coming in as well.
We're gonna start with the pick. Chiba-Masu going to find the first miss on one of these more aiming sections.
But yeah, this is mainly about, well, if you play standard tournament long enough, you should know about the 1-2, inconsistency, accuracy, all the stuff. It's just your standard Nomad 1, but we do have a early drop from Chiba-Masu with a miss and accuracy drop as well at 98%, while Lumana, Crustbell, and Tien is still holding the full combo, minus Crustbell, who's for some reason V1 double Sing still, as we are almost done with the first quarter already.
Is around rather Nomad 1-ish standard map that you usually see. Consistency jumps, all the stuff. Tien going to find a miss, gonna slightly throw off the lead for Cheese Pizza and slowly pan it over to Seal. However, Chiba-Masu is going to trade it back with that miss there.
It's going to stay on the side of Team Cheese Pizza slightly for now. If Team Cheese Pizza wins this pick, they have one more map to secure. I hope secure one of their points, being the Forky Longnote map. Crossbell having 99.60% full combo. However, Lumana still has the full combo as well, albeit having substantially lower accuracy at 97, but full combo on combo gaming modes like this, especially standard, is more crucial than accuracy itself.
It's gonna be a rather stabilized part here and there. Everyone's still holding on to combo. Lumana and Crossbell are going to fight a bit here with their combos. I probably shouldn't have mentioned it, but
Oh no. Don't mention anything. Don't mention anything.
I will keep my mouth zipped and throw away the key. Wait a minute,
Yes.
there's not a key for zip.
Yeah, both Tien and Chiba Master seems to have gotten their hang of momentum back. 98% from both players, just 0.20% of difference from Tien and Chiba Masu, while Crossbell is being a god right now, 99.48%, battling against Lumana's full combo with his own full combo. 62,000 points of lead towards Team Cheese Pizza. Just a little bit more of the map left. We have one last quarter.
Everyone hitting that more jumpy section.
All players hit the jump. Hold on. Just a little bit more left. Oh, all players hit the change of BPM. Crossbell and Lumana still holding on to the full combo. Tien as well, against Shiba Masu's combo. If nothing happens at the end, this will be Team Cheese Pizza's point at 105,000 points of lead. And even if someone missed, I think it's game over, honestly, as there's no time left, as we are ending off with Team Cheese Pizza's 4th point of the matchup.
To be honest, it couldn't have swapped back to Seal at any point, since it was the final quarter and it was just way too stabilized for it to really go back.
Yeah, both Tien and Crossbell was able to hold onto their combo right at the end, especially Crossbell ending it off with a 4-100 full combo. This is really, really close, but we are right back into Team Seal's pick. Pretty sure we're going to see Tycho again, I think.
The points are just getting equalized every time. I've noticed that this is a very prominent side effect of Cheese Pizza playing. They will always manage to equalize the points. This even happened during yesterday's match with Cheese Pizza, no?
Yeah, yesterday against when Cheese Pizza was playing their opponent, they were able to equalize it solely on, if I'm not wrong, the Tycho and Mania side, while barely squeezing out the victory. 6-4 on the last map being the standard map, if I'm not wrong. But
You will be seeing Tycho hidden.
Tycho hidden, no time wasted. Hashimoto is gonna come in, and the potential player, Chibamasu, is coming in as well for Moe Chakafaya, sang by Ellen Jo's voice actor.
I will have to drop a very hot take here. I
Go
don't like
ahead.
this version.
You do not like this version?
I like the original way more.
To be fair, even though the MV is focused on Ellen Jo and ZZZ had got Ellen Jo to sing it, some may still prefer original just due to the fact that it's, well, the original. So, in my opinion, it's not a hot take. In my case, I like both the version. It's a good song.
It may be just the beginning that keeps throwing me off due to the
Maybe.
It doesn't really sound like she's interested in singing towards the start. Kind of sounds desynced. However, that is not the point. The point is not the song. It is the map that comes with the song and the tournament that is being played in. Which
Yeah.
you just have to wait for it to start.
Yeah, it seems like, oh my god, it seems like the world has ended. Crossbell is not in the lobby. Tien is swapping in with Ian Pep for Team Cheese Pizza. Crossbell gets to have a break.
Oh no, the sun is gonna explode. Where are you, Crustbell?
It's gonna have a solar eclipse, guys. Oh no.
Oh no, we're all staring into the sun.
Honestly, the fact that Crossbell has played for almost every single map up until now is it's crazy to think.
It wasn't even almost every single. It was literally just.
Yeah, it was literally every single map, excluding
Until
this
now.
one. Yeah, until now.
Days without Crustbell. It all feels like centuries, not minutes. I can't feel my legs anymore. I can't feel my heart without Crustbell. Okay, anyway, starting with the pick.
Yeah, starting off, we have a slight accuracy drop from Ian Pep alongside Tien, while both Chiba and Hashimoto is holding onto the V1SS. As I say that, they drop.
Both of them dropped as you say.
You're welcome. That's my job.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for these amazing curses.
You're welcome.
However, everyone's still quite stabilized combo-wise. It all just comes down to accuracy when the players are this equalized.
That is true, but we are going to enter the first Ki section now. All players still holding onto the full combo, but the accuracy lead is currently on the side of Team Seal. 99.40% on Hashimoto, and Shibamasu's on 99.81%.
Oh,
100 from Hashimoto. Oh! Yeah, first drop from Ian Pep.
First few misses. Unfortunately, getting the hidden Tycho reading debuff, which you wasn't expected. I mean, I don't even know how this is readable to the general player base. Meanwhile, Hashimoto is absolutely dominating this pick with 99% still full on and full combos, which, what are you guys being fed? What kind of eyesight is this? How many carrots have you consumed?
Well, for Hashimoto, it's because he lives in Japan and he's Japanese. Enough said. No other answer needed.
I should have been expected. I knew it. Tycho is a staple. It will always be a staple.
Yeah, but right now, about 60,000 points of lead towards Team Seal, as both players on Team Seal is holding onto the full combo. Tien is trying to combat it. Same accuracy as Hashimoto right now, but Ian Pep just doesn't have the accuracy and combo needed for Chibamasu to fight against him. It's going to be very rough as we are entering the last eighth of the map, just a little bit more. And I'm pretty sure this will be Team Seal's 5th point needed to go into potentially their 6th point if they somehow win against Team Cheese Pizza's own pick.
That is the point, the match point, the point of all matches. The point that you'll okay, I've had enough of these synonyms. Anyway, we're gonna be kickstarting right into Cheese Pizza's next pick. Which what do you anticipate that they could pick next? I don't believe that they have any catch picks left over, and I don't think they can double pick mods unless I'm wrong.
Forky Mania long node. I'm very sure they're instantly locking in.
Seems like it will be.
Yeah, it seems like Tien is saying, back to ATF, good luck on last map, bye-bye. He's just leaving. He's just logging off.
And Crustbell has returned. The world is back into peace. We have harmony. All because Crustbell returned. Alright.
And with Crustbell's return, Forky Longno, we have Shippai Sakushoujo, song by Kairi Bear. This is pretty hard, honestly. This is hard.
Technically, it's an Inabakamori remix.
It is technically an Inabakamori remix.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway,
Lost Umbrella.
I've seen the difficulty of this map about yesterday because I do think that Cheese Pizza has also picked this or was picked against them. I'm not really sure. I do know that this map is interestingly structured. However, that is the pattern with long no maps.
Yeah, in Mania, these kinds of long no maps are very common to see. In tournament especially, some of the patterns are just very, very vile. And Ballistic is one of the mappers that's pretty well known already, having some rank map of his being ranked already. One of the more popular long note map that got ranked from this mapper, I have to say, is Miller Meloid, which follows more or less about the same structure as Shibaisaku Shoujo, but more very technically release oriented and hard to play.
Crossbell is problematic media?
No way, I didn't know about that. Crossbell stealing candy from... You know what? Crossbell, keep doing that. I approve.
Yes, actually, you know what? They're right.
We need to ruin Halloween.
We need to ruin Halloween. I need to go dressed as that massive crow human thing that I was during the last Halloween.
Damn. But Matcha Latte, yep, coming in. We have Lumana and Hashimoto going to be playing for the 4K long note map. This is also going to be the last map of the matchup as well, as we can end in a tie. So this is literally the last one that Team Cheese Pizza needs to end in a tie at the very least.
It will either be a tie or this could somehow manage to swap around to them winning it, which I don't think is... Will it happen actually? Is there a possibility?
There is a possibility, because Matcha Latte and Hashimoto is good enough that both of them are holding back to each other. So it's really depending on Lumana versus Crossbell on who can hold out their accuracy and combo better compared to the other players. But without further ado...
I do know that it was very close on the previous Mania pick, but will it come this close as well, since this one is a lot more skill stamina oriented? It's generally a mix of the both.
Possibly, but yeah, but both Matcha Latte and Hashimoto will be playing on Mirror, having a quick accuracy drop from Hashimoto's end, 98.70% actually. Probably a lot of 200 rush at the beginning, while Matcha Latte is holding onto the 99.90%. Crossbell following behind as well, while Lumana is dropping down to 98% now as well. Accuracy lead, yeah.
Rather stabilized for all of them. Except Crossbell finds the first miss, but it won't be substantial.
First miss, but yeah, the first miss, but it's a relatively clean drop as well, since Matcha Latte's accuracy is substantially better than Hashimoto in this case. Seems like Hashimoto has not learned long note capabilities just yet compared to his rise. Despite having a drop, Crossbell's accuracy didn't drop as much and reaching the 400 combo cap really quickly. 20,000 points lead.
Weird part is that it hasn't swapped over at all. There was not even a point loss, score loss at all from that one miss, but Lumana is going to find a drop that will solidify Cheese Pizza's lead even more. They are going to run away with the baton even further than they already were.
Yeah, right now, Crossbell seems to have solidified their combo back up, same with their accuracy. Matcha Latte is doing Matcha Latte things, 99.90%.
La boo boo.
La boo boo. just la boo boo in the player's screen. Just every single time they miss, a Labubu shows up in their house. That's kind of horrifying.
Can the skin creators do this?
I can. I can definitely do that.
Well, we know the next, the stream skin.
Oh, hell no.
Like a very large Labubu. Lumana going to find another miss. Oh, and the client missed.
Just need to wait for client to stabilize. Here we go. Last 8th of the map, 50,000 points lead towards Team Cheese Pizza. I'm very sure this is going to be Team Cheese Pizza's 5th point. Crossbell finding more drop, but it's not going to matter as much as it's going to be as we are closing in on the map now. 49,000 score lead towards Team Cheese Pizza as we end off the match with a 5-5 tie yet again.
It is all alright. Cheese Pizza used Neosporin to bring them to this tiebreaker.
That ratio for Matcha Latte is disgusting, I just have to say.
It is amazing. It is truly amazing. Sad but amazing. However, he used Neosporin.
But yeah, it's going to be a tie once again. So many ties in this tournament as of now. But yeah, this is going to be both Team Cheese Pizza and Seal's last match of group stage. So
Oh, wait.
that's it from them.
There's no tiebreaker?
No tiebreaker. Since it's group stage, we only end in a tie or a 6-4. So it's either a 5-5 or 6-4. No tiebreaker on group stage until we hit, I think, round of 16. I'm not too sure. But
Does this mean that both of them win?
who knows? I mean, I'm not the host. I don't get to. I don't know what's gonna happen with the seeding. But
Fair enough.
either way, GG to both teams and their effort to close off their group stage.
You should
So
check out the other match that's going on right now. Who did you say it was between?
it was between We Have No Name and We Must. Oh, no. That's the other match that Healthlight's gonna stream. But it's between Meep7 versus Team 11 on Finn Hazel's Twitch channel. But it's going to be commentated by none other than our other commentator, No Budget Guy. So do feel free to go take a look at that.
Indeed. I hope you enjoyed. Hope our dear audience enjoyed this one, and we hope to see you again next time. Hopefully I'll be able to join in another one.
I'm going to do a quick check. We are continuing since we have another matchup happening. So you're stuck with me. Yeah.
Hooray!
So we gotta commentate more. Let's go! More jobs!
Making up for my laziness and absence.
True. But let me quickly verify with Healthlight if we are going to be instantly going. Set up. Okay, you know what? Yeah. So what we're gonna do is, I think, off the stream, so the streamer has time to set up to the next match that we will be commentating between We Have No Name and We Must Play against Toho Gang. So do stay tuned for that. But either way, I'll just do my usual sign off as per how commentary should be done. It has been I, Adam McAville, also known as Adam Yuki, your commentator alongside our good old co-caster as well, Hohenheim. I'm signing off. Do you have any few words left to say before we end it off and swap right back?
I am John Hohenheim. That is it.
You heard it here, folks. Goodbye, everybody.